Now let me explain this a little bit. The starting point of Malabou is the delicate echoing between internal and external real in psychoanalysis. For Freud and Lacan, external shocks, brutal, unexpected encounters or intrusions, due their properly traumatic impact to the way they touch a pre-existing traumatic psychic reality. Malabou refers here, she gives a very nice rereading of Lacan's reading of the famous Freudian dream. You probably know it, I hope so. Father, can't you see I'm burning? You know, a father whose small son died is waking near the coffin, falls asleep. Then we learn what really happened is that a candle on the coffin fall down. The cloth covering the coffin started to burn. This the smell of the fire, the smoke, and so on, disturbed the father's sleep, and father did what we usually do. This is the usual strategy to prolong a dream. No, you quickly invent a dream which incorporates the disturbing element as part of the dream narrative. In this way, you can sleep a little bit longer. So, you know these stupid scenes. I often like the phone rings. You start to dream about the phone ringing. In this way, you gain the miserable half a minute or whatever. No. So, what happens here? But here it happens something slightly different. Is that the father did this. That is to say, smelling smoke, he quickly constructed a dream where his son, burning, approaches him with this terrible question, Father, can't you see I'm burning? But the point of Lacan is that why does then the father awaken? Not, as you would have thought, because simply the external, stimulus, the external intrusion becomes too strong. But because he constructed, the father, a dream to escape the external intrusion. But then, what he encountered in the dream was much more traumatic than the external intrusion. It was basically a terrifying reminder of his possible guilt for the son's death or whatever. So, literally, he awakened to escape into reality. The true trauma was not the external intrusion. The true trauma was the psychic trauma, which was latent already there, probably some unconscious guilt feelings that he screwed up something, he didn't properly take care of the son, that's why he died, and so on. And so he awakened, to put it in somewhat pathetic term, to be able to continue to dream. So that's the basic formula. And Lacan, Freud and Lacan go here to the end. Already Freud, in his texts on war traumas, emphasized how even if we are dealing with the most brutal external intrusions, bombings, you are dismembered, whatever, Freud's hypothesis is that no matter how radical it is, we can talk about a properly psychic trauma only if the external intrusion triggers a latent internal pre-existing psychic trauma. Only in this way it functions. Which is why, for Freud and Lacan, all traumas are ultimately about sexuality.